Hey Anna, how's it going?
Hey, it's great, Eric. How are you doing? Can I just say that I'm so excited about us doing this match?
I'm excited too. Yeah, this is our first collaboration. It should be really fun. So I guess we should explain to viewers what we're doing.
Yes. So the first of us to reach 10 points will be the winner of the match. And because Eric is quite a lot stronger than me, we are doing this as an odds match. So basically, Eric is going to be having a minor piece less at the start of the game. Maybe we can switch between like a bishop or a knight. I don't know. Maybe that makes it more fun to be switching.
Yeah, I'd be happy to like alternate the odds, and then it'll probably lead to me mixing up the openings a bit more.
Yeah, yeah, I think that would be super fun. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that, and Eric is also gonna be having 2 minutes less at the start of the game. So we're gonna be playing 5+2, and Eric is gonna, or I'm gonna be having 5+2, and Eric is gonna have 3+2.
That's awesome. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, I'll mute myself. Good luck.
Good luck,
And
Eric.
yeah, sounds good.
See you soon.
Okay, see you. Okay. Wait a minute. Did her clock change? Oh, her clock did change. Okay. Okay, we're good to go. Um, this will be interesting. Levy raid. Did Levy raid? Thanks, Levy, if you actually raided. I don't know if you did though. Um, I I'm gonna try and play my normal openings, but I don't have. I should. Okay. Strategy is to play a more closed position of closed kind of Sicilian, like D3 castling and like to develop solidly. I'll turn on sound alerts again, I guess.
Thanks for all of the
Hey,
great
traveling
content
potato.
on
Oh, let
YouTube.
me move this. Sorry, the alert box will be maybe over my opponent's face. Man, I'm nervous. I don't have much time, but I see she's excited. Like it's weird. I can see her expression, but let's try and stay focused. How to do this? Maybe King H2 and just play solid moves. F5 might be coming. Let's try and provoke H6, move back, and then target the pawn. This is a very Karpovian idea. And usually the strategy, like when you're down a piece, you want to be careful when trading pieces. Like I don't want to oversimplify. I want to keep the tension. Whoa. Whoa, it's a giant raid. That's so nice. 6953. It's Gotham Chess. What's up, Gotham Chess? If you're just joining, right above me is Anna Crownling. We're playing we're playing an odds match. This is actually the first game, so I guess you're reading at a good time. Um, I'm giving time odds and in this game night odds, so it's gonna be tricky, but I'm gonna be tricky too. Hitting a pawn. Also, shout out to Gotham. I think I have a Gotham command. Yeah, people should check out Gotham. Even though he's already probably checked out a lot. Um, okay, I also have to stay focused. But welcome everyone. I appreciate all the comrades and Gotham emotes and so much hype. Um, okay, I have to stay focused. This is not the happiest of situations, but we haven't traded anything yet, so it could be a long-ish game. Um, at some point I want to set up tricks, but like, everything in Black's position is like so well defended. Yeah, actually, I haven't mentioned this yet. This was just like kind of confirmed earlier today. But Gotham and Hikaru will be doing commentary on a match that I'll be playing against Greg Shahadi later in this week, which I'm super hyped for. Oh, this is... Okay, I'm not super hyped for black playing f4.
Thanks for all the
Maybe I can play
enjoyable
f4.
chess commentary.
Look at these pawns. Sometimes the way to try and win a not so good position is to just create chaos and just get a situation where it's hard for the opponent to navigate through the chaos. But it's also a way to just kind of get into trouble quickly, because it's gonna be complicated. Also, thank you, whoever that was. Okay, so the king side's opening up. And we're probably getting a situation where we both want to attack on the king side. Yeah, like the g4. But here I can take and play f5. Or maybe just take some knight g3. Like knight g3, keep the pawns. And then knight g3 will prevent pawn h5. And there will be looming ideas of f5, which opens the bishop, would win connect 4. And actually with the trade of especially getting rid of my h-pawn, the h-file is now half open. So I might play rook h1, king g1, combine with f5. Oh, she's so tricky. She wants to just do this and win my knight. So I'm calculating rook h1, queen here, here, here. And then bishop f2 almost traps the queen, but there's queen f4, bishop e3. It doesn't work. I could play queen e1. I could consider f5. Actually, f5 is interesting. No, f5 is probably just bad. Or bishop f2. Maybe bishop f2. The problem with f5, even though it would attack the bishop, get initiative, it would give away the e5 square. And I can't allow either the bishop or knight coming to e5. So with this move, I keep the knight defended, the queen defends a pawn. And I still want to play this and this. And then probably later put the bishop back to create some attack. Also, it's me, Maho. Thanks for subbing for 14 months. And yeah, thanks everyone joining here. Thanks again to Levy. Hope you have a good day. C3. Bishop d4 is interesting. Yeah, my yep clock. What to do? Takes. Maybe now f5. Probably not the best move. We are playing with increment, so I can live on increment. Queen h4, king here. Oh, there's this move.
Beat her cheeks.
It sounds cheeky. Okay, I'm gonna be down 2 pieces, but I have a nice pawn chain. Yeah, that was a really good sequence from her, because if I took, I would lose the rook, which kind of rhymes. Actually, the problem is I'm not even threatening to take the bishop in this position because there's a pin. So she has time to play h5. My plan is to bring the king here, bring the rook here, and then do things on the files. Like, there's still life. I mean, positions like this, you kind of have to be optimistic even when things are really bad. Let's start with king e3. So now I am threatening to take the bishop because my rook's now defended. I have this move. So the king helped attack the rook. Okay, maybe f6 I don't want. Let's play c3. Always have to set up the tricks. Here I'm just trying to be restrictive. She might go for this and this. What I really should do is improve the bishop somehow. My king might end up being a target. I might move back. I don't know what the plan is here. B3? No, B3. Actually, B3 could be interesting. I'm sacking a pawn to try and open the B file, come in from behind. And B3 prevents knight C4 in the event of D4. Okay, moving my king off alignment of the rook. Oh, I can't move there. I forgot my rook was tied down. Let's play this, going for rook f5. There's still some outside of hope. Threatening a fork. Okay, check. Threatening the pawn. She's playing very solidly. But time is dwindling for black. The bishop wants to be here. Now I'm threatening the skewer, which is some hope. She can, yeah, this is going to be a really strong move if she finds it. But she, oh, her time. Okay, I have hope. Even though I'm down 3 pawns and 4 pieces. That was a good move. I have to go for a dirty flag, even though there's increment.
Hi, Eric.
Writing this. Hi. Okay, skewering the knights. This is what I need, just a time scramble. Okay, win this. Win that. I'm still down a piece and 3 pawns. But we're not giving up. No resigning. Okay, blockade the pawns. Tricky. Don't hurt me. Please. Oh, I'm nervous. Okay, let's go for this idea. Ah, don't fork me. I gain time. Win this pawn. Okay, I can check and win the pawn. My king might be in trouble. Ah, it's so close to mate. Check. It's so close to mate. Check. Draw. Draw. Oh, she doesn't want to draw. Check. Threatening bishop b1. Rook cards the pawn. Oh, but my rook! No! Okay, we both forgot about my rook. No! Oh, she's queening. Wait. What is this? No, my rook is hanging. But she... Oh, okay, I'm still alive. There are so many blunders there. Please play this. No. Ah. Ah. I gotta hope for the miracle stalemate, right? Okay, what a game. I had chances, I think. Wow, okay. There were so many, it's so hard to play in time trouble. Oh, man. Okay. But that was a good warm-up. I think I have chances. I'm just gonna have to keep my cool, manage my time. I think actually the plan should be to play a hippo. Playing e4 already makes some... It just allows for position to open up, potentially. So I'm really going to try and keep the position closed. I'm going to try and manage my time better. Thank you, German tourist. Danke, guten Tag, or guten Abend. Also, thank you. Yeah, thanks to everyone who maybe subbed, who I didn't say thank you to already. Okay, I'm playing the Gotham. I think Gotham has a course on this, the B3. He has an E6, B6 course. He used this to beat me in our match too, so I feel slightly inspired. And the nice thing with this opening is the main focus is on the dark squares rather than light squares. Yeah, we're just gonna go for very hippo-like setup. But only half a hippo, because I sadly can't fiend Keto the non-existent bishop. Yeah, I'm gonna play a3. So we're gonna play more fast-paced. And one of the plans is actually to just storm on the king side. I might even play some weird like rook a2, queen a1 to get a battery with the queen and bishop. Combine that with rook g1, g5. Put the knight in, put the other knight in. It helps to have a game plan, like going very deep into the middle game. Yeah, let's waste no time. Just g4. And then knight g3. I'm gonna try and use the clock as a weapon this game. So black is, like, she's playing very principled chess. f5 is probably a good move. Because it's aiming to open the f-file, my king's not castled. What I can do is take and then try and use a g-file. Like something like queen h5. Or even, maybe I'll just slow play. Like queen e2, queenside castle, put the rook on g1. Then have both rooks on the king side. But it's gonna take a lot of work. Like black has a nice center, up a bishop. The thing is, when I castle, it's a bit hard for black to attack, because this is always met with this. And if b5, b4, I play a4. So I can usually keep the position closed. Yeah, these pawns don't scare me. I don't think. Sometimes it's good to have like a little bit of fear, so you don't let your guard down. But I feel pretty comfy here. Like nice kind of, I have enough like home security. Doors are locked. And the thing is, like, black can't really forcibly open a file. And on the king side, I already have a half open file. Yeah, let's play this move. Oh, maybe I should have left the tension, because now my bishop is just a dead piece. But I kind of do like the structure. The question is how to continue. Rook dg1. I keep the rook on h1 to someday push the pawn, use it as kind of a weapon to create some weakness. And time is leveling out too.
Hey Eric, proving my existence. Let's go.
Let me move the alert box so it's not completely over her face. We'll have it half over both of our faces maybe. Thanks for that, blunder prone. I'm going to try and be less blunder prone this game compared to the previous game. Wait, did I change the title? I thought I did, but maybe I forgot. Oh, she wants to like dirty sack. Didn't, who did this? Didn't Ludwig or Moist Critical? I think Ludwig did this yesterday against Moist Critical. It was like sack 2 pawns for piece to attack. I'm probably going to have to allow that. What she might do, probably the more practical option. I mean, this is probably very strong, but she could also move the knight back and then play c5. Okay, now I'm slightly more terrified. Because this bishop, it's crying in the corner, and it's completely dominated by lax pawns, and these other pawn could come down. But I'm not getting mated. That's what matters, I think. So h4, h5, maybe? This might be coming, wow. Wait, how do I do this? I have knight h5 here. I can just completely ignore the whole queen side and attack on the king side. It's probably the type of game that I want. Knight here also maybe supports f4. If I can break up these pawns, like this bishop could turn from my worst piece to maybe my best piece. And g7 obviously is the main target. That's a very respectable move. The move I want to play here is f4. I'm just not sure about bishop c3. I mean, maybe f5 then. Randomly trapping this bishop because my pawns are... Oh, but there's bishop a2. That would be a hilarious position. Let's do it. Because if here, the bishop blockades its own pawn, so then she can't promote checkmate me eventually. And maybe that will give me enough time to like triple up and mate on g7. Also, thank you, Ben the Climber, subbing a tier 1. Yeah, I appreciate all the nice vibes and support from chat. Need some positive energy. Up on time, too. That's a nice thing about playing an opening like the Hippo, because you just kind of blitz out the first, whatever, 15 moves, and then save time for when things actually get complicated. This resembles kind of a King's Indian attack. I might win Connect 4 for a second game in a row. Thank you, Monkey Library. Bishop a2 immediately, so she was anticipating f5.
Hey Eric,
Wow.
I appreciate everything you do for the chess community. I have improved immensely since following you.
Oh, nice.
Thank you for that.
I appreciate your existence. Okay, I gotta focus. Takes. I could maybe sack. This bishop a2 move. It's kind of funny. Maybe rook g5. Like, I want to double up. Actually, I want to triple up. And the rook does the most things from the 5th rank. h6, I play rook g6. And usually, like, in general, when there's a pawn chain, you want to attack the base of the pawn chain. Do I just allow her to take my sad bishop? But then she gets a pawn to c3. I don't know. Yeah, let's double up. Okay, my time again. So, a bishop might die. It lived a good life. But okay, this is actually a massive threat, I think. It's not force mates, but let's start with it. Queen here, hitting the knight and threatening mate in 2. And my king can run and hide. Bishop g8's a funny move. Oh, but that doesn't help because I take. Yeah, it's mate in 2. This is a nice puzzle rush tactic. Oh no, I got forked. But queen g7 is mate no matter what. Okay. That was a cool game. I was happier with that game. Things got complicated. I mean, she played usually what you should do is like sack, like use a piece to like sack and then attack. But I guess my attack ended up being a bit quicker with the G file. Appreciate all the love and support. And Matthew with the the 300 bits. Okay, let's play. I think without the knight on b1, it's still possible to play a London. I'm just not going to play knight d2 at all. So we're playing a London this game. And actually, it's nice not having the knight because my rook can move here immediately if she ever attacks it with queen b6. I'll play bishop d3 first. I don't want to allow any forced trades. Yeah, like usually if the knight were still here, the move would be queen b6. But now... Oh, she wants to play bishop d6. Ooh. I think I'm okay with that. We're just going to have a main line without a knight. How bad can it be? Oh, bishop e7. Okay. I'll play queen b1. I can't do this in normal chess, usually, until I would play knight d2. So queen b1, I create the sneaky battery. And the difference between queen b1 and queen c2 is that if she plays c4, I have a square to retreat while maintaining the battery. Also, thanks for the bits. Coffin season. Okay, so she plays h6. That's logical. I think I'll play a4. There's no reason for a4, but it doesn't really change anything. And it is an attempt to just kind of confuse. But okay, she's just playing very classically. And actually, one of the main reasons was to delay castling. Because in this position, I might play g4. Just go completely insane. Let's see her reaction. Oh, she looks so happy, and then she went from happy to serious. But she's still like happy serious, I think. Yeah, the point of g4 is to take, and then rook g1, and if the knight moves back, I win h6. So similar theme to last game. Like I just want to open the file to attack. I have the queen bishop battery, this thing, the potential now for g5. Potential for h4 as well, but h4, the problem is takes here and then h5. So let's start with g5. Looks fun. Yeah, and now I could take with bishop, or I think I'll take with knight. So now h7 is a target square. There's a funny line, knight h5, bishop check, king h8, and then bishop g8. Never mind. Okay, let's play rook g1. Slowly but surely. I maybe could have considered this move. But this is one idea, to check, force the king over, and then rook lift. Have to do some more rook lifting. It seems like she has just a very classical style. But I think in this case, the normal development for black isn't as good, because black really should be reacting to some of the kingside threats. I'm feeling optimistic here. Yeah, do you even rook lift, bro? I'm about to, bro. Or the rook might just stay on the file. I might queen lift. I'll play it by ear. Yeah, I was thinking about this move. So black is giving back a pawn just to try and trade off some pieces. And it stops my whole evil plan of doing check and then rook lifting. Good move. So I have a choice to make. I could take with bishop and then get my queen and threaten mate, and after takes, hit the queen. If the queen moves, I have bishop f6, which should be winning. f6, I would take on e6. Yeah, what does black do against that? There's g6 in that line, but knight e6, and then I win. I just get the queen here and then mate. Yeah, so I'm keeping initiative. If you keep making threats, then the opponent is constantly on the defensive. And like from a math standpoint, I have basically 3 attackers, and black has fewer defenders, like really only the pawns. And yeah, as I was saying, if the queen moves, I have this move. We might see knight e7. Oh, but then I take. Oh, queen d5 I forgot about. Ooh. Queen d5, very tricky. Yeah, I was tunneling there. That's a really good move. I kind of want to sack my queen and then get almost a windmill. And then I could force a draw in that line, actually, by just like moving back and forth. Bishop f6 takes here, here. I want to play for a win though. I think queen h4 is probably the way to go. Like still threatening bishop f6. And the benefit here is if pawn f6, I can just take it because the queen supports. My time's running low. But again, I have a lot of attackers. My king is remarkably safe in the center. Pawn, what is this called? A pawn hat or pawn teepee. It's doing its thing. And e4 is an idea too. Like I'm trying, in these situations, you should always be like searching for what the opponent will
Hi.
do next. Hi, how's it going? G was 93. Thanks for subbing. So this is, it's playable. Like takes, wait a minute. f6, I have this move too. Then rook f7. So we might see takes, and then I think only move queen d7. And then maybe I would takes, rook d1, hit the queen. And we might get some endgame. There's a line queen f7, takes, and then rook d7, and I win the bishop. So we might see queen e7 there. But then again, I takes, and then rook d7, hitting the knight and the bishop. f5 I didn't consider. Yeah, f5 is actually playable. But I have the same idea, maybe. Wait a minute. Let's start with taking. Black would like to play this move, but then I just take. And I want to open the rook to get to d7, to get to g7. Wow, that's a scary move. Oh no. King f1, I guess. Oh no, it's made in 2. Oh no. Poker face? No. Ah, I got triple fork mated. Ah, I'm so broken now. That was such a nice, I think, position. There were so many great possibilities. I tunneled in f6. I forgot about f5. Well played. Yeah, that was such a brutal checkmate too. The problem is when the knight is threatening a triple fork, you can only save 2 out of the 3 things. Or one out of the 3 things. Like only one piece can move at a time. I was kind of dead. Yeah, my pawn TP fell apart. Okay. I'm feeling the pain. But we're going to go again. This time I'll be missing the f1 bishop. Wait, what did I played without the b1 knight. I forget how we started. I think I'll play b3. We're going to go back to the hippo. Did I have this? Oh, I did have this. I should have done without the G1 knight. But that's okay. Okay, it's going to be similar. Also, thank you. Yeah, thanks people cheering bits to soothe the pain. I may have had some missed opportunities in that last game. Like missing some pawn pushes. Play h3. Gonna follow the emerging opening theory. Oh, another prediction. I'm due to win a game, right? That's how probability works. Yeah, f4 may have been a possible move in that last game. b5. Okay, let's ignore it. b5's playable. I think she's just trying to confuse me. Or maybe just get a pawn in my territory. Okay. Can't complain with opening. I kind of like the move a4. Because if she takes, I take with rook. And if b4, then things kind of close down. Bishop is maintaining its pressure along the diagonal. I feel like every game I'm going for like this kingside attack, either using the g file, using the bishop. Oh, thank you. Miro Munich and Sup J subbing at almost exactly the same time. I do appreciate it.
Rosen, let's go. Thank you for awesome streams.
Oh, thank you for being awesome yourself. Sup J. And maybe the people who subscribed with Prime can teach others who are trying to figure out how to subscribe with Prime. There's a way to do it. Okay, let's play knight g3. Wow, she spent a minute on b4. Yeah, d4. Okay, we're gonna get a hilariously closed position. Pawns are in the shape of a V. Hopefully stands for victory. So in this case, my king can be very safe on the queen side because the files are all closed. Like as long as she doesn't crazy sacrifice stuff. And when it's such a closed position, it usually indicates it's going to be a long game. So I do have to be cognizant of time. Going to try and get away with playing some quick moves. If she plays g5, I don't know how the game will progress. Oh, the 3 is a number of love. Thank you, Gibson. And King
Been
Abdul
a while, Eric.
Tomato.
Nice to see you again.
Thank you. Oh, King Abdul Toronto, not Tomato. Okay, knight f5 maybe. The thing is, I don't want to trade a knight for a bishop because knights are better in closed positions. So maybe I'll just castle, play king b1. Maybe she'll dubious sack. Oh, she might also queenside castle. Yeah, that's probably a good strategy for black. Okay. Well, I mean, the focus is going to be shifting to the king side very soon. Whoa, Oliver Sauce. Thanks for... Oh, when you win this game, I'll sub and gift 5. If you win 2 in a row. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm incentivized. Okay, time to focus. Thank you, Oliver Sauce, for motivating me with potential sub gift possibilities. Okay, we're gonna have to use all my tricks and resources. Have to use time. I mean, I think it makes sense to just close down the position. This game could end up being like 100 moves. But she's gonna try and play f6. This move. I do want to play f4. I'm just trying to figure out how it can work. And my knight's actually badly placed. So maybe what I should do is move the queen, freeing up the e2 square for the knight. And I'll support g5 in the event of f6. Always have to be aware of this sacrifice too. Like that could be really lethal. Like any knight move backwards and I'd be under some pressure. At some point I might play knight c4 to just block the bishop. Yeah, we're gonna play knight e2. And I control the f4 square, so again, with this structure, the strategy is to attack the base of the pawn chain with the eventual f4. And if I get rid of the e5 pawn, then d4 could be weak. And maybe someday my bishop can enjoy its life. But for now, oh, that's actually a scary move. For now, this pawn's a bit backwards. This pawn's just a kind of a headache. It's going to be so well supported on h3. The thing is, I can just ignore it now. Like, it's not going to go so much further. f4 is a real idea, I think. That's actually a really good move. Okay, I'm going to try and just bluff. Rook here. There is one tactical trap. The idea is if takes, I take here and the bishop's overworked. She doesn't fall for it. Okay, so I'll take and then probably play queen f2. So I've lost a pawn. At least the position's opening up, which could lead to more tactics. And now this pawn's a target. Knight f3 possibilities to fork some vulnerable things. Bishop's also a target. Yeah, that's a good move. Taking knight f3. Your king is so safe. My king is safe too. And take some calculation here. Did she just sneeze? I saw a sneeze in my peripheral vision. I can take and maybe play it. This position is nothing to sneeze at. This move. But rook g2. G2 takes. I might just take and simplify a little bit. It's not what I really want, but yeah, let's do it. Okay, so the goal is to target the two weak pawns in black's position and pray that c2 is not attacked another time. I really should win h3 first, if possible. h2 might happen, or that move. So I could check and then take the pawn, I think. Everything I should be defended. About to win on time. Wow, that's a scary move. That's an amazing move. How do I do this? Oh no. Cutting this. No! Ah, I flagged. I wanted to take on c7, but I mean the plan was to take and then check and win the rook. I guess she would have had queen c6 in that line. I was a little bit too slow there. That was a cool game though. Sorry, people losing their channel points. Ah, that was rough. Okay, but life goes on. Oh, she's up 3-1. Okay, comeback time. I can't get tilted. Have to stay calm. This time I'll be missing a knight. Oh, there's no. Oh, there is an option for missing G1 knight. Okay. Okay. I mean, I was feeling better around this position, but Queen G4 was a strong move. Bishop G3 was incredible because it removed my rook defending the knight, and my knight was kind of pinned to the square. So I think I did what I had to do. I just maybe played a bit too slowly. Anyway, okay, life moves on. So no knight this time. I'm gonna play Grob because it seems like every game I'm trying to open the G file, and why not like make use of the fact that my rook can come to G1 immediately. And I'm also discouraging knight f6, which he's playing a lot of games. Okay, let's develop. Oh no, my pawn. Ah, I'm losing a pawn. Yeah, she's too wise for that. Okay, let's go full Grob mode. Okay, so the bishop supports the pawn. H4 might come. I feel like this is kind of an improved version of what I've been playing. Of course, there's some issues, like I'm a little bit overextended, but yeah, that's part of life. Okay, so got two nice dual pawns. I might play c4 here, actually. c4 is like a nice kind of complementary move. It helps control the d5 square. The knight will be happier behind the pawn and will also control the square. So this is like a Grob fused with an English. And combining two openings. It would be cool to play something like this in like a normal chess game. Like if I still had a knight here, I kind of like the harmony for the white pieces. Maybe I can go for the queenside Grob. I could play e3 too. E3 is a move that I was probably going to play anyway. And I get a tempo on the knight. And now I kind of want to sack, but let's play this move. Just going in right away. And I'm preparing b4, b5. Yeah. I'm being very outgoing with my pawns. And these pieces, like, they're all developed, but they're a little bit clunky. It's nice having just a space advantage in this position. So I think this only helps black, because black would do this and this. So I might as well develop the bishop first. I might go for f4. And the nice thing here is black, it's kind of hard to trade pieces. Like the knight can't really be attacked by any of the minor pieces. And it's exerting constant pressure. And if the king ever castles, I'm ready to continue pawn storming. Ooh. Except that was kind of just a false statement, because h5, there's bishop g5. I do have f4 though. But f4, there could be an issue with takes and then knight d4. So maybe I'll play b5 first. And then later f4, but then c6. There's also bishop e4. You don't see anything wrong with bishop e4. It's just a more efficient square for the bishop. And now it still pressures this diagonal, pressures h7, which could be a weak point. I might want to play queen h5 to provoke g6 and move back and play h5. Or even queen h5, g6, and then queen h6, and then combine with the bishop and like h5 later. There's some fun possibilities here. If she plays f5, I end peasant. And then open the g file, and maybe later, like queenside castle, get the rook to g1. So rook e8. Rook e8's a useful move because it allows one of the minor pieces to play a defensive role. Also aligns with my king. Like I want to, so now if I go for queen h6, there's bishop f8 trapping my queen, which is a little bit cruel. So maybe I'll just play like queen f3, preparing the possibility of castling. The queen is useful also because now the f pawn is only defended by the king. So there might be some idea to take on h7 and then move in with the queen and then do things with the pawns. Wow. This move is like so tempting, but it's just bad. Yeah, knight f8, it covers h7. Maybe now it's time to castle. Yeah, I really like my chances this game. I do have to watch my time. But there's a possibility of rook g1. Yeah, if takes, she would want to take here, but I would just then mate in 2. And with rook g1, I might be setting up knight f6, because takes, the file opens. I'm really happy with this opening. I would love to play this when I'm like not down a knight. Okay, g6. Wow, g6. I might do it. Let's do it. So the idea, I'm sacking a pawn and then I'm going to sack a rook. I didn't calculate this fully, but it looks promising. The calculation is, so if this pawn takes, I win the knight. If this pawn takes, I take, takes, and then king moves over, and then h5 threatens mate along the h file. If g5, I play h6. Not to mention my bishop would then also be aligned with the king. The only issue is if she just ignores this completely and like just takes a pawn. Like, what do I do? Oh, then I could take the knight. There's so many like fun looking moves. Oh, maybe okay, so I take the knight and then sack the rook. I just insist on giving away a rook, because after takes rook g1, king moves here, here I mate. If king moves here, it's really close to mate. Maybe queen h7, or a queen f7, threatening queen g6, but then rook g8. I take on e6. And bishop, she's somehow surviving there. I mean, I'll blitz out a few moves, I guess. I'm not seeing the mate. Okay, so we're going into the line I initially calculated. Yeah, this isn't so clear either. Or is it? Okay, I'm going to first kick the knight. Because I'm going to try and mate along this diagonal. Oh. I'm kind of nervous. h6 is coming, though. Oh, there's a cool idea. Okay, so I'm going to sack a queen and then promote with double checkmate. I think. There's one way for black to stop. I'm assuming the knight moves. She might lose on time. Okay, so... Oh, that's a good move. There. Ah. Okay, let's play this. No! That was a mouse slip, but I think it's still kind of working. Wait. How do I do this? F4. Want to open the diagonal. Man, all these games come down to like crazy time scrambles. No, she's trading queens. Wow, how did she survive that? Oh, my mating attack has vanished. She played that really well. I'm not giving up, though. I don't know what just happened. And we're going to move the king. I have to use a 4 on 2 somehow. Play a4. Okay, now I can move here. Yeah, good move. Ah! Okay, this is a miracle. It's a true miracle. I'm winning this. I'm winning this. I don't know how this is happening. Am I winning this? How do I win the pawn? I need to take the pawn somehow. I'm winning this. Check and then... Wait. Check. 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 Wait, this is so weird. What just happened? I was dead losing. Check. Why am I so confused? King f2, I think. There we go. And then I'll take the pawn next. Man, she made like a unfortunate pre-move. Okay, here we go. Wow. What was this game? It was a crazy game. Let's go. So she played so well to defend the attack. I hung my bishop, and then I played d6, like hoping for a miracle, and then a miracle happened. Like she played this, I think expecting this move. And then when I played this, I think she just freaked out, like because you can't you can't stop me from promoting when I'm attacking the knight with a pawn on the back rank. Oops.
I wish you played a 10 minutes game.
Oh. Well, some of these games are taking up to 10 minutes with the increment. Yeah, it's kind of the nature of the match. Okay, I'll play missing the B1 knight. Okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna play G4 again. We're gonna repeat the same opening. I found an opening that I'm excited about. The Grob. It's not pre-match preparation. Oh, the queen sack line. Yeah, there's a line where I would get my pawn here and then play this, and then promote with mate. But yeah, we're gonna try and keep the match moving because both of us are still very far away from scoring 10 points. Okay. Yeah, same opening. This time I'm missing this knight. Oh, actually, maybe I should have played b4 because I don't have this rook g1 move. For those asking, this is an odds match, so I start with a bit less time and also down a minor piece every game. I think it's like it kind of balances things out. Like all the games have been really close so far. It's so tempting to play g6. But it's also probably just bad. h6 is a good move. Because I'm either going to have to trade or sack. Don't entirely know what to do. Knight f3. Okay, that was my first. Wow, she pre-moved that too. She was expecting it. Okay. Yeah, she maybe understands somewhat of my style. Queen d7's coming. I'll play e3 and so I'm down a pawn and a knight now, but at least I have like some clear intentions. If she ever castles queenside, I'm ready to attack. Probably b4 here. Yeah, it's nice that people can wager channel points every game. So I'm gonna try and I'm trying to play like to the best of my ability. I do have this move, knight d8. I think there's no reason to right away. Like I can play this move later. If she castles, I might switch gears and try and attack. The problem is knight here. Oh, but then some f4 or f3. I actually don't know. Let's play h3. F-file could be an issue. I don't like this opening as much as the previous game. Like, h6 was a good move, and I may have already gone a little bit too crazy. But there's still something to play for. Like with every game, I think it has been nice just avoiding trades and getting kind of these very tense positions where a lot of pieces stay on the board. But she's using her piece as well. I mean, I think I'll take and maybe cry. If I take the other way, I could play this move actually. I didn't even consider that move initially because it's usually like a weird concept just to give black the center, but it does save the pawn. And then my bishop can find a nice home. In a lot of these games, I'm trying to use the double fianchetto. And there's a chance the center could close down. Yeah, so this is a kind of recurring theme. A lot of our games so far.
When learning chess, when should you start knowing board square names by heart? As in look at a square and instantly know its notation.
It comes kind of with experience. Most people pick it up if you actively play and study it. You'll usually get it after like several months to a year. But it does take time. A5 was a really good move there. I'm suffering here. I'm trying to figure out how to avoid things crumbling like right away. I'll play b5. This move's coming. And maybe queen. How do I create chances? This move c6. I'm setting up a trap. If takes, I play this, and then the queen and knight are attacked. If takes, I probably have to trade queens. Yeah, this is like usually what I don't want to do. But, okay, at least I'm not getting mated. Next few moves should be easier to play, like f4. F4 is probably the main plan, just to... Seems like every game, like she's getting the structure. I'm trying to undermine it with my f-pawn. If my knight gets in, then there's some additional fun. There's also the potential for this diagonal. But that was a good move. And there's also potential for the c-file. Just have to hold my ground, keep the game going. Okay, so yeah, just bishop d2. If I can attack the knight, knight's only thing defending the pawn. So I'm trying to make it so black's position will crumble, but still feels like a far ways away from that actually happening. So bishop d2 allows rook b2, but then I kind of just have to deal with it. Also some prospect of playing f5, but if I play f5, then black can get the d5 square. And thanks for subbing. Ting Glover. Oh, also cheering bits. Yeah, thanks everyone. Oliver Sauce, Wallace Bow, Sarkasa. I should say focused. Yeah, I've been struggling with time this game, but her time is beginning to dwindle. It's not clear what black actually does. Knight's a bit restricted. Rook b6 expected. No castle, get that file. Rook here, ooh, or that move. Uh-oh. So rook c2. Position might be crumbling, but knight before I take and try and create some complications. And pre-move this. Wow, good move. My thing is trapped. Yeah, my thing. I have to take. So I'm going to be down a whole rook. But I won this pawn, so... Black doesn't have any passed pawns anymore. It's a small victory. Focus is going to shift to the king side. This pawn's still defended by the rook. Yeah, she's simplifying. Oh, but I can take and take here. Let's take here, setting up the trap if take side, take and fork. And there's rook d8, yeah. Bishop f1. Always gotta be hopeful. e5 potentially. That's a good move. Play e5. Keeping the bishop pair. Another good move. And time scramble time. Just I'm keeping all the minor pieces on the board. Threatening this. Defending, threatening to trap the rook now. Rook's tied down to the bishop. Okay, threatening to win the pawn. Praying for a draw here. Position became, oh, that's a bad move. Yeah, it became a lot easier to play. Should have tried to keep the tension. But we'll go for maybe some stalemate trap. Gonna go try and win the pawn. Okay, what are the odds I can survive this? And her time is still dwindling. Ah, my bishop! Oh, she doesn't even take it. That wasn't even stalemate either. I tried to be tricky. This move? I want to try and force like a bishop knight mate. That's a great move. Like there's still some stalemate potential, but no, it's completely losing. But okay, I can't resign with the time situation. Move the knight, please, 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 please. Move the knight. Ah! There's the one hope. Well played. Very well played. Really tried there. Oh man. There is some, I mean,
Hey,
she played the game like
thanks for
really,
the
really well
content.
overall.
I feel like I've learnt a lot but forget it all when I actually play online, rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh, well, I hope you maybe get up and walk again. Yeah, I felt some hope, but she kept her advantage. Okay, I'm gonna play without the London bishop. If I can find it. I can't find it. Is there one? Okay, I'll play without my other bishop. Okay. Oh, thank you, RMT. Yeah, I'm not surrendering. I really have to think what opening would be effective. Oh no. Did I just lose connection? Okay, Streamlabs is crashing, which means, wait, click yes to keep streaming. I'm gonna click yes. Hopefully it doesn't die. Or do I leave it open? What happened? Let's play the Polish, even though she's Swedish. What do I do? Do people know? I still see the chat. I just can't, like Streamlabs, I can't even modify anything now. When you're ready, you can... Oh, if I relaunch the application, it will close everything. I'm just gonna not touch anything. An error occurred. Hide it and pretend it's not there.
Thanks for the
The thing is,
awesome
like,
chess,
Streamlab
Eric.
lost all of its functionality. Alt F4, thanks chat. Click yes. This has happened before, and then it's like, when I click anything, it breaks stuff. So I'm just gonna ignore it. I still see that I'm live, so that's good. Okay, gonna try and focus. Yeah, down time, down material. Stream is dying, but always have to look on the bright side of life. I'll play knight c3. I'm gonna try and be a bit more aggressive this game, which could backfire, but like my knights are developing towards the center. Play this move, and then maybe I'll maneuver the knight to g3. Yeah, so I want the bishop and both knights attacking on the king side. I'm not sure whether I should allow the trade. But maybe it's... Oh, maybe I could play g4 actually. g4 is such a funny move. Let's play g4. Keeping with the theme of this this match. The idea is if she takes, I play this, and the rook and the bishop target the pawn. I should also note, like, if she ever takes and trades, I would take with queen, and I form a battery along the long diagonal. Yeah, so I'm basically pretending that this window doesn't exist. Like, I don't want to break anything further than it's already been broken. She just plays c5. Yeah. Okay, g5. I mean, g5 is one idea. En passant, also playable. Let's play g5. And this is usually the purpose. I feel like she's getting used to my my like kingside flank attacks. Might have to do something completely different a bit later. Also, Harry, 23. I can't see any of like the activity feed in Streamlabs, but I can see the chat. So okay, yeah, that was kind of expected. I have rook h3 here, which is probably the move to play. So not castling kingside this game. Degoder, thanks for subbing. Or Dr. Goder, subbing for 2 months. So rook here, it breaks the pin and it defended the knight. That's a small surprise. Just gonna have to roll with the punches. She might play this move, and then I'll undevelop, just because I don't want to trade the bishop. Oh, she might win the pawn. But the queen side doesn't matter. It's all about attacking on the king side. E4, F4 might be coming. And she's gonna get like pawns, but I'll have a nice pawn storm too. Yeah, that was the problem with moving backwards, is it leaves the rook undefended, so now the a-pawn's actually pinned. But if she plays this, I can take. If this, then... Oh, then maybe I take... The problem is after takes, knight takes, there's bishop e4. I really don't think she'll play anything else other than 95. Thank you, Gelatinous Cube. Appreciate the sub. Yeah, what to do? Do I close things down? Do I try and open the center? I think I'll go for the storm. It makes the position a bit easier to play too, because it's just about pushing pawns. Wow. It's actually a... Yeah, I forgot about that move. If I take... Knight g1 maybe? That's a good move. So I would like to take... No. There's knight g3 maybe. Let's try knight g3. Really going all in here. It really comes down to... Oh wait, I have a trap. I can play knight h5. Wait. Okay. Knight h5 actually defends the pawn. My original idea was allow her to take and then fork the rook and the bishop. But there's another trap here. If takes, I can play this, and I'm attacking a pawn and nothing else. Yep, just gonna attack the pawn, expecting b5. b5, it solidifies the pawns. Okay, she probably sees it. The queen also moves on diagonals. Yeah, okay, so she's not getting mated. I have this move. I mean, let's play it, because what else? I've not taken a single pawn this game. I should be calculating. King h8 takes double check. King f7, rook g7, king e8. And I take and it's... Am I winning there? Knight d7. Okay, I can take here. She's gonna play queen d4. Man, good move. But I can take and maybe some... Or, win back some pawns. It's still a fight. I'm winning pawns. A3 always has to be considered. I probably have to Bong Cloud to defend. I'm trying to calculate the line where I take and check and... Okay, here we take. Getting some endgame now. I mean, block's better, but it's getting complicated because pawns are loose. Probably activate the rook. Rook can now swing over. Whoa, Stephen Gray. Thank you, Stephen Gray. That's a great move. That's such a sad square for the knight. Another good move. I want to play this move. What is this position? I'm only down a pawn now. My knight's ridiculous, though. Knight's just going to stay chilling. Okay, let's move the knight. Knight d5 coming. Okay. Have to calculate. Have to go for this. It might end up being a draw. I didn't see what to do. Okay, I want to check. Oh, now my king can actually come this way. So check. I didn't see what to do there. No, it's a draw. Ah, I was playing for a win. Yeah. I was trying not to repeat, but I guess I lost track. Wow, what a game. I don't think I could have won, though. Was I winning? Maybe I could have moved the king, but I didn't want to allow this. It was really tricky. It was really tricky. Yeah, it's threefold repetition. The same position happened 3 times. Okay, we're gonna play Knightless now. Yeah, what happens to people's points? What was the prediction? Both sides lose. I think the the prediction should just get canceled. Points refunded. Okay, so this window is still like here, but I'm not touching it. Hey, I forgot I got Starbucks. The Starbucks is probably room temperature now. I got a peppermint London fog. It's actually really good. I hadn't had Starbucks in a while, but I felt like today was kind of a celebration for this match. Yeah, when was it? It was December 31st. I got Starbucks at like 6 a.m. and the barista went a little bit crazy because I ordered just a normal London fog and the barista just decided to make me a peppermint London fog. And it was so good. So now I've been ordering peppermint London fogs. What does it taste like? So London fog, it's basically a tea latte, so it's steamed milk with Earl Grey tea. And usually they put in vanilla syrup. But this one, it's a mix of vanilla syrup and peppermint syrup. Oh, she has coffee, or she has some beverage too. Oh, let's play. Wait, no, I was gonna mix things up. Let's play in English. I might still play G4. We'll see. Okay. She's playing Symmetrical. Yeah, so E3, maybe preparing G4. What if she just copies me? Okay, let's play G4. I don't think this would be like a bad opening in like a normal game. Like if I had a knight here, there's still some interesting ways of developing. And then you get that kind of space on the king side. Why not ready? Is that a troll comment? I would love to play the ready in this position, but I guess I could just imagine it. Okay, so my pawn's defended. I'm not going to play G5 like that one previous game where then she played H6. That was kind of the issue with overextending. I can't really play a Stafford either. Unless, could I? If I start with E3, what piece would I have to... I need like all the minor pieces for Stafford though. Maybe I could play a Stafford without my dark squared bishop. Would that work? It would be just a terrible opening, but maybe I'll do it for the lulz. Yeah, so unlike previous times, I can't extend with B4.
Hello,
Also,
sir. It
thanks
is
so
time
many
for the
people for subbing.
sub-anniversary message.
Oh, yeah, happy anniversary. Lotko Fat G and Backspin and Dr. Mad Skills. Yeah, so I'm playing a bit more solidly here. Nice pawn formations. Oh, but she castles. So I probably do want to play B4 very soon. I'll probably play D3 to over-defend the C4 pawn. And then that way I can play B4 and not blunder C4. I like this bishop. F5 is a very fine move. I think I'll take and then YOLO. I didn't calculate this entirely through, but it looks interesting. I'm sacking a pawn to try and open files. I'm not sure if I should take or play knight d5 here. Because if I takes, then d3 is weirdly weak. And e4 is not a move I want to play. There's a cool idea. Wait. Okay, I'm going to play knight d5. There's too many issues with allowing the knight to come there. Nice thing is the files are now going to maybe both be open, depending what she does. And the dream is to... That's a good move. The dream is to checkmate. So I'll take this way. Looks like if we trade knights, then the A file will be open. If we don't trade knights, the B file stays open. Queen could maybe come to B3. Also, I'm pressuring the knight a couple of times. I don't think I'm really threatening to take it. But if I play queen b3, then I'd be threatening to take it because the pawn would be pinned. So very often, rather than like relieving the tension, you just want to continue adding more tension. d5, wow. So d5 I could take and take on e5. But then the center begins to open up. Another idea is to play this right away, which I think I'll do. Because now if takes, I can... Oh, wait a minute. I don't know what's happening anymore. I'm just hoping like some tactics will work in some regard. Like here... But she has bishop d6. Wait. I have time. Yeah, let's take. There's going to be issues along the d file. But okay, I mean, there's potential here. Can work with this position. I'm actually calculating a line. D takes e4, bishop takes e5. And then if bishop d6, I play queen a3, allowing this, and then I take. And then the king goes for a walk. And then I have this move, this move. I don't think it's completely winning. It's interesting, though. The other option is queen b2, but... Wait, no. Oh, d5 is controlled. Queen d5 doesn't work in that line. Wait, so here... Ah, that probably just doesn't work. Here, takes... King has to move here. I have this move. I could force a draw. Question is queen a2 or queen a3? Doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. So if she takes worst case scenario, I can perpetual. Oh, except she has king c8? Wait, this is actually tricky to calculate. I mean, she might play a6, which I also have to be ready for. Okay, we're going into this. I think she'll play... Okay, wow, she plays king c8. Yeah, now I don't have queen c5. Oh, and she has that move. Wow. Okay, that I forgot about, but I have this move. It's getting so sharp. Rook c5 is a threat, but my king is maybe in danger. I have 11 seconds, but I still have casting rights. I'm also threatening to take the bishop. There's a lot of tricks. It's just, can I figure everything out with the time? Ah, my rook! Okay, the queen's tied down to defending against mate. And I'm probably ready to castle. Plays that move. Check. And then like queen... Expecting queen c7? There's also bishop c7. I'm still down a piece. But I'm the one having fun now, I think. She's shown she has lots of strong defensive capabilities. Our king is a bit safer now. Setting up the battery. That's a good move. Threatening mate. No, I'm getting forked. Okay. 96 was a fork. Okay, this should be winning now, I think. Ultra pin. Bishop and knight are pinned. It's not quite winning yet, though. Wow. It's still going to take work. Okay, now it's winning. It better be winning. She might try some, like, stalemate tricks. There's the king and, like, the king is completely stuck, but, yeah, it should be in good shape here. Okay. If I were her, I would have taken the pawn and then tried to sack the bishop, but, okay. I won a game. That was a fun game. So I'm going to play, wait, new game. I'm going to play missing my dark sword bishop. Wait. How do I do this? I have to like scroll down to find the custom position. I'm not seeing dark sword bishop. It doesn't look like there's an option for missing the c1 bishop. Oh yeah, there's not. Okay, so I'll just be missing this bishop. Oh, I could give an A rook for the Stafford. Oh, haha. Actually, rook odds. I'm realizing rook odds could be easier to play. Because in the middle game, rooks really don't do much. That's actually a good idea. We didn't really talk about this beforehand, but I might just challenge her to rook odds. Because I'll feel more comfortable. Or rook odds, but no time odds. The time odds aren't actually so bad. Like I don't mind the 3+2. A lot of the games we're getting into scrambles anyway. Okay, let's play. I'll play d4. I might play. Oh no, I can't play a stonewall because I can't. I was thinking about playing a stonewall. I'll play one of these. I'll play this weird thing. I'm realizing, yeah, this is a terrible opening for having a dark sword bishop and no light sword bishop. I'll play a3. Okay, so this is going to be different from the previous games. Okay, let's play... Oh, can I take and just win a pawn? I think I can. And then this move. So I'm accepting the gambit. It's like a reverse queen's gambit. And again, like usual, she has a center.
Oh no, your bishop.
Oh no, yeah, my non-existent bishop. Oh no. There's bishop b2 actually. It's kind of interesting. We trade some more. This move's possible. Oh, I'm gonna play rook b1. This is my first kind of impression. Oh, it's D McNally. Thanks for subbing for 2 months. Appreciate that. I feel like you just subbed like a week ago, but maybe time is flying. Okay, so we'll take here. Yeah, being very aggressive, threatening to trap fork my queen and rook. I have bishop b2. It's actually a really well played move. I have rook b2. The problem is like she wins b4 in that line. Okay. I'll play rook b2. At the very least, I'm gonna castle. I'm gonna be not getting mated. My king should be safe. e5 is a constant target. If she ever plays e4, the bishop gets strong. I mean, she might win like all my queenside pawns, but I'll have something small in return. Okay. Yep. So I castle here, and now this is no longer a fork or a queen trap. She has a choice which pawn to take. I mean, if knight takes here or bishop takes here, I win the pawn. If bishop takes here, I play queen a1, get the battery. Okay. I'm debating whether to just sack the pawn. It probably makes the most sense. I mean, there's c3, but that allows knight d3. I'm kind of liking this move, actually. Because I hit the bishop. And then if takes, I play queen a1. And like the battery combined with the knight here, it could lead to some eventual this move. Or just another knight will come in. I'm trying to keep as many tricky opportunities as possible open. Just realized I left the tea bag in this drink. There's like 2 tea bags, so it's very flavorful right now. The flavor is very strong. Okay. Anyway, I should really stay focused. It's easy to get distracted, especially with Starbucks. The nice thing here, I was going to say the queen was tied down. Never mind. I could play queen c3. There's knight f3. Always watching out for like ways she can force trades. It's hard to like force a good trade. The knight is currently pinned to the pawn. The plan here is to play knight d4, attack the bishop, and then eventually knight f5, and build up more pressure against g7 and e7. I just realized the match is actually kind of close too. I'm 1 game away from kind of tying things up. Yeah, that's a very respectable move. So I could play queen d4 here. But then knight c6. Yeah, wherever my queen goes, she's gonna attack it with things. I don't want to allow any easy trades. I might play this move. Oh, I'm really unsure. I'm going to start with this move. I mean, rook c8's probably coming. I might play queen d2. I don't know. Not what I wanted. Yeah, she had too many pieces controlling too many squares. But there's still hope. Like the knights have potential playing this move. Aligning with the bishop, but the knight's still kind of pinned to the bishop. Oh, that's tricky. Wow, very sneaky. So she just wants a queen trade. And this move almost works. Okay, I'm relying on tricks now. I'm relying on tricks. So I'm sacking a pawn. If takes, I win the thing. If bishop or pawn takes, I still play knight f5. Because there's some potential pin. There's a really funny idea. If she takes with pawn, I could play f4 trying to bait her to take en passant, and then I win her queen. It's like a weird en passant pin. But I'm going to start with knight f5, hitting the bishop. And then, I mean, I might just go for the quick mating attack. Bishop f8 is probably expected. Oh, the queen's defended, so the pawn isn't actually pinned. The bishop would have to go away. I can take with check and then win the queen and then win the rook. And I'll be up a rook. Let's go. I think she just missed that this maybe comes with check. I should have enough time here. So I'm up a rook. Oh, she looks so sad. I feel kind of bad, but also probably more happy. She's going to play bishop d1. That's a funny move. Okay, so I'm targeting f7. I probably just want to like come back and... How do I attack the pawn? I maybe just win this pawn first. Okay, I should tie this up. Not used to being up material. Oh no. Okay, I'm still winning, but I should not have allowed that. Rook got stuck. Okay, I'm still winning. Actually, it simplifies things because the bishop is less tricky than the knight. Here we go. Okay. I just want to get rid of the bishop to simplify. Okay, threatening a fork now. The bishop is kind of slippery. There we go. No stalemating. Okay. Oh, there's a cool checkmate coming up. If she plays on. Okay, this is also going to be mating. Okay, let's go. So, what's the score? It's 4.5, 4.5. Wow, it's gonna be a close match. I'm gonna play missing. I'm gonna play missing a rook. Cause why not? Can I play missing a rook? I'm gonna play missing a rook. Missing the A1 rook. So then I can play a Stafford. But Stafford is such a weird. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're missing a rook now. Ah, she doesn't play. Okay, we're gonna play in England. Reverse England gambit, down a rook. What are the odds? She probably knows this. I don't know though. I'm gonna play really quickly. Make it seem like I'm tilted. Ah, my knight! Oh, she knows. Oh, she knows. Oh, I tried. I pre-moved it, like, but she's sensing trickery. Oh, oh, I really tried there. Maybe she'll take the pawn. Maybe try and fork. Oh, I feel so defeated. Okay, we're gonna. I mean, yeah, we're gonna move on with life. For those maybe confused, I have a video about this. If takes are as takes and wins a queen, but none of that is happening. Oh, she's so happy. Okay, let's castle. Let's complete development and try and set up some future tricks. Going for 94. It is actually refreshing having all the minor pieces. Because if I can just attack in the middle game, then the fact that I don't have a rook really won't be relevant. Rooks are really only relevant in the endgame. Or when they lift. Oh no. Okay, I didn't see that. Good move. Okay, so I gambit. I played a dubious gambit, and then I blundered a pawn. Knight g5 was the idea. Okay, at least I opened, or maybe she kind of opened the h file. How to do this? Because if this, it's easy move bishop e7. If I play this, there's b6, and then maybe that's the way to go. h6 is also coming. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I'll play this move. Idea bishop e7, knight g3. Not my proudest idea, but I'm keeping all the minor pieces on the board. I might end up going for the reorganization of pieces. f4 is a move here, but I should really just move back. Yeah, she's playing this well. Like she found the tactics. She didn't fall for my trap. She's neutralizing my kingside pressure. But yeah, the game continues. So with h6 played, I have a target to maybe do some more sacrificing. That's a really good move. Yeah, there goes my bishop. I really thought playing with a rook would offer better, or without the rook would offer some more fun, but yeah, she very quickly just killed my fun. Okay, there's still, and if black just gets a few more moves in, it could, ooh, I don't want to trade queens. Queen e1. Idea to maybe, okay, not blunder a queen, but maybe activate this way or this way. A really smooth game by her so far. I'm scared of any bishop move along this diagonal. Like bishop here is actually an amazing move. Okay, yeah, bishop here would have threatened mate in 2 and my queen. This move, I still have some hope. Yeah, we're going to trade some more. Maybe f3. So if takes, I take the knight, and then the pawn's kind of hanging. Yeah, it's gonna take some help to come back here. I guess if bishop takes, I'm hitting the bishop. Pawn's defended. I'm also hitting the pawn in that case. But a move like bishop f4, I'm just trying to calculate like some potential tricks. Knight here, bishop g4. Like from a practical point of view, it's good to keep both knights on the board because those generate the most amount of tricks, as we've seen from the previous game. And this is always a consideration for black. Okay. At least, yeah, time is leveling out. And time might induce some more blunders. Like Queen h4 is a good inclusion because now there's just more pressure. And it's hard to actually exploit the queen. Though, maybe there's this idea. I have to trade here. It's just a question how to trade. I'm tempted to like sack the rook, but I think I'm gonna play knight f5. I'm just looking for other options. Oh, knight f5 almost gets mated. Wait a minute. Knight f5. Ooh. Okay, might have to take then. I mean, these pieces are still undeveloped. My idea is to play queen here, keeping the knight defended, and then eventually, in some attacking against the queen. Interesting. So if I play this, I hit the queen and threaten mate. Rook d1 could destroy me. Rook d8, yeah, good move. Play this move. Oh, there is a trick though. Rook d1 we trade and knight f5. I mean, it's easy to defend, but it's something. Rook e8, I'll play queen b3 probably. Almost flagged there. Good move. Preventing rook d2, unpinning the knight. Just have to keep the game going, hope for a knight fork. Hey, it's a knight fork. And there's rook d4. Maybe this move? Preventing rook h4, attacking the rook. Have this move. Have this move, maybe. Okay. Defend. Defend. h5, I play king h4. Please flag. Please. Yeah, good move. So close to forking. I don't know what to do here. c4. Knight g2. Another good move. Okay, I'll take and play this. She's not flagging. There goes all my pieces. Please play this, please. Please check me, please. I'm not resigning because of the one stalemate trap. Okay, I resign. Okay. Like even when I'm down a rook, like there's all this potential, like with a single knight. I tried to fight valiantly. Yeah, missing. I guess the combination of playing down a rook and the opening I played was a bit tough. But there were still chances. Okay, playing knightless again. Yeah, we got to an endgame. What to do? Sorry, Pam. Did you believe in me? She knew my England gambit trap. It was so sad. That's first to 10. So she's the first across 5 points. What happens if we both like have 9.5 and then reach 10? And it could be a tied match. Yeah, the thing is, I might try another game playing down a rook, but play like a more stable opening. Because I think in this format, there's not so much difference between rook and minor piece. Oh, oops. I got her pawn. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but maybe this makes up for the previous game. Now I'm only down 2 points of material. That's funny. I didn't mean to do that. C6 is a good move. So this time someone was requesting ready earlier, so I'm playing a ready. Trying to play a ready. Whoa, it's 777.
Hey Eric the First, love your content. Greetings from Germany.
Oh, greetings. Danke. Guten Abend. And Brian, how's it going? Shout out to Brian, who recently started streaming, who I think raided me yesterday, but I didn't see it or something. There is some issue where it didn't show. But Brian should give himself a shout out in the chat. I'll play D3. Okay, so she has a file. That's okay. Oh, she's playing a London. Or reverse London. I'll play A3 here. Okay, we're going to try and restrict this bishop as much as possible. The eventual plan is like E4. Like bishop D2. Okay, Caro does this stuff a lot. But probably more often when black is like Fianchettoed. And Kaigo Farin, thanks for subbing with Prime. Yeah, I appreciate all the love. I should stay focused on these games. I'm going to try and like avoid getting too low on time. But I do need to kind of choose my spots when I think. Knight H4 here. Also Knight H2. Start with Rook E1. And thank you, Electrizzy, with the love, love, love. Appreciate that. I'm trying to like think what style to play in. If I should just be like really solid, try and drain her time. I mean, for this position, that might be the way to go. Where I'm not going to try and change things too much. If she plays E4, I'll hold my ground. Yeah, because I don't mind if we trade. I'm keeping all my minor pieces. The knight will probably remaneuver to F1, just so my king can come here to potentially defend the pawn if Queen D7 is played. And then I might end up playing D4 at some point, but I guess if she takes, I have to take this way. Otherwise, there's Knight B3. Wow. That's a bold move. This move. Okay, things are getting spicy. Yeah, what to make of this? G4. I mean, there's bishop D6 check. I move back. Actually, there's knight G3 coming. So I'm trying to bait the... Who was it? It was Ludwig, the Ludwig sacrifice on G4. I mean, the solid move, I would expect her to play bishop G6 just based on her style in these games. And then... but knight G3, she again has this move. So my king should be probably back a square. So I might play king H1 if she plays bishop G6. It seems like she's calculating here. Oh, bishop D6. Okay, so king H1 or king G1? Probably king G1 just to... There's cases where F2 could get attacked if she takes with bishop first and then knight. Okay, so now maybe G5, knight moves, and then I win the pawn. I mean, it's weird because like she's trying to attack on the king side, and now I'm all of a sudden attacking myself. Or doing the attacking. Takes, I mean, knight f4 might be coming. That's a good move, because knight f4 is hard to stop. Just have to try and weather the storm. Yeah. F3 is so ugly. But what else to do? I mean, if I play knight g3, there's takes, bishop g3, and it still might offer me better chances. That was a really strong move. e5 doesn't really help. It's a question between f3 and knight g3. I'm gonna play knight g3. f3 just seemed way too weakening. Yeah, we're trading a bit. I could consider taking with king. That's a move. Play h4. Okay, game goes on. Under pressure here. I couldn't play f3. There's no way to actually defend the pawn. Yeah, we're going to slide over. So pawns are now equal because she started without the a-pawn. The fact is that the a-pawn actually, or the half open a-file is probably more beneficial for her because this is backwards. f5, f4 might be coming. So I'm going to stop pawn f4. It's so hard though with this bishop. It's so hard to remove the bishop. I have c3 here. I want to counterattack along the dark squares. Play this move. Yeah, she's trying to set up some like battery mate. But the squares are defended. I have a feeling this is going to be another time scramble situation. Have to pick up the pace. If we trade, then the knight comes in. I mean, it's... Oh, wait, I trapped the bishop. Bishop's trapped. Let's go. Okay. Coming back here. I didn't see that. I should have seen that as a threat. I guess the queen took away the only square from the bishop. Like sometimes this is a strategy. You just have to like keep the game going, be patient, and wait for the tactical opportunity. The king is remarkably safe. f4. Okay, I should take. Maybe takes in queen h1. She should just leave her queen here. Probably rook c2 coming. But then I'll play... Okay, so we trade. Good move. I'll play this. I mean, the endgame's still worse, but this is... It's much better than being down a piece. I think I can win the pawn. Of takes, I think rook c1. I guess she has rook e7 here. And then... Let's play b5. Okay, there we go. Ah, good move. Okay. But the knight's it's pinned. That's a good move. If I play this, I think this is working because I take with bishop, and the knight's still pinned, and I'm gonna get a pawn to b6, but she's still resisting. Let's take the pawn. Knight's almost trapped. There we go. Okay, we'll hug the rook with my pieces. And now it's mate coming. Okay. That was a fun game. I mean, it was kind of painful, the opening, early, middle game, but I did manage to survive and manage to get the bishop trap. So a lot of this is patience. We'll play without a bishop. So it's tied up. It's 5.5, 5.5. And these games are close. So again, it's first to 10. I do appreciate everyone sticking around, tuning in. It's been a fun match so far. I think this, yeah, because of kind of the difference in rating, these sort of odds, it levels the playing field. It just makes the games much, much closer. I'm still not sure how to play. I'll play b3. Play without the bishop. Maybe I'll go for an early f4. Only if she develops a bishop, though. What has she been? She's been doing... Oh, she plays that move. f4 might be hard to play. But it might be possible. Yeah, like f4 here. Probably not a good move, but let's try it. It's completely different from what I've been doing. That's probably a good response. Okay, I'll castle. For new players, like usually you should avoid moving the f-pawn early, but there's cases where it can open the f-file, adds a certain layer of complexity to the position.
Rosen, let's go.
It also enables a queen to come into the kingside. Let's go. Hey, I like that username. Epic Eric. Subbing for 3 months. Appreciate that. Where's my blue thingy? Oh yeah, there's prediction. So the way predictions kind of work in the user interface is that when you contribute channel points to predict, you'll get a badge saying what you predicted. So the pink is predicting that I'll lose to Anna. But I like to see a lot of blue badges there in the chat. Maybe some people cheering for me. Okay, I should take with knight. It does allow a trade, but I mean, this is one of black's best minor pieces. And then, actually, if the bishop trades off, then my dark square bishop will just dominate the dark squares. So I should probably develop the knight. And then bring the knight eventually to the king side. Yeah, a lot of the games, like she's just developing. I feel like she's a good role model for like the next generation of just like putting her pieces on like the harmonious squares. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to make things messy. Like moving the f pawn, doing this opening, but it's kind of a clash of styles. Wait, no, that was a mouse slip. I highlighted the thing. Okay, I'm going to treat it as a gambit. How do I fake this? Oh, that was the curse of click. I had clicked to the thing. I meant to unhighlight the board, and I mouse slipped to g3. That's really unfortunate. So now I'm giving double piece odds. Man, I was liking the I was saying so many good things too. Yeah, 92 is I mean even takes. D4 was probably a good move. Okay. Is that the first mouse slip of the match? I think it is. Yeah, like drawing arrows and then clicking off. Because if I like draw arrows and then if I like click a square, then it'll yeah. It's happened before. But okay. Just have to learn from my mistakes. At least I have pawns. Possibilities of using the G file. I mean, probably King H1. F5. The thing about King H1, it's so risky to put the king on a light square when black has a light square bishop. But I want to use the G file. The problem is this knight always defends. Oh, never mind. Wait a minute. Oh, it's so close to working. Takes. Wow, that was really well played. I wanted takes and d5, but then I get mated. It's not fair. Can I take on g7 with the rook? Probably not. Unless I want to lose more material. That's a sad game. Okay, I'm going to try and fight with this move. She's threatening mate in 1. So I defend the mate threat. And I'm still threatening this, so... I mean, this is probably... Or that move. But now F5 maybe. I'm hoping for this move, and then maybe I can complicate matters. And if the bishop retreats, I fork the knights. If takes, I skewer shish kebab. Oh, she's gonna checkmate me probably. I'll let her do it because I'm dead lost. There's 2 different mates in 1. Yeah, that was unfortunate. What to do? Life goes on. Let's what was that? That
Another
was
day,
bishop
another
mouse?
dollar.
Oh, another dollar. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's play. Where's the thing? Knight odds. Knight on G1. Okay. Okay, let's do this. So I'm only down by 1 point. Could be worse. These games are not rated, which is good. The casual odds games. Unmute her. Oh, is she trying to talk to me? I can't look at the chat when. No, okay. I just saw the comment, but she's muted. If she wanted to talk to me, she could just unmute herself. I do encourage people to watch both streams if you want to hear her commentary. And I am struggling currently with my streaming software. Okay, I'm gonna play G4. We're gonna go back to my. This is like the pro opening when you don't have a knight. Because the rook can move here as early as I could have played rook G1. Maybe next time I'll play rook G1. Okay, I'll play rook G1 here for the LULZ. Okay, prediction time. No mouse slipping this game. Let's play crazy. Because she plays solidly, I'm just gonna completely try and get her out of her comfort zone. We're playing a Grob combined with a reverse Banco Gambit. Okay, so at least I have a threat. Like, the goal is to make the positions as... And there's two different styles of, like, playing material odds. Either to try and make things really crazy, which is what I'm trying to do this game, or do, like, the really solid, patient approach, where I try and drain their time. But this will be a more crazy approach. And actually, this diagonal is nice, because if knight here, I play this and exert more pressure. D4, yeah, she likes this move. It's not a bad move. Maybe I'll play this move. Just try and get rid of this pawn, enabling queen check, which wouldn't win a bishop because there's knight c6. But it might be a way to just apply more pressure to various diagonals, not to mention this diagonal still. Out of tea. I still have a little bit of London fog. Just a little bit. So if takes, I really want to punish this. Like, the bishop's not defended, there's queen a4 ideas. I might start simple, just this move. Hey, McJurgle. Gifting 2 subs. Thank you, McJurgle. Or gifting a total of 2 subs to the channel, but gifting to Fearless Tiger. Appreciate that. Yeah, I like the outcome of the opening. Last time I said it, or said that, I blundered a piece. But the fact that I have a file for the rook, I have pressure with the g-pawn, already have the double fianchetto, these checks. There's lots of ways for black to go wrong. And it's draining a lot of time. Like, close to being level on time here. I should start predicting... Okay, so we'll take with probably knight, or... Yeah, let's take with knight. Taking with bishop, it would make an immediate threat, but it's important to get all the pieces into play. And what I'm threatening here is knight e4, hitting the bishop and the pawn. Oh, this gambit worked out well, this b4 move, man. I feel inspired to do these sort of things in, like, real chess games. Like, non-odds games. So if I play this, there's this... Oh, let's play this. I was about to say there's this move, hitting f2, but then I have queen a4 winning the piece. I just realized she has bishop f2, queen b6. Maybe had that. Or queen b6 immediately could have been a bit more annoying. I didn't sense a danger there. But okay, this is looking really nice. If knight d5, I could take it and then take here. I guess knight h5 would defend the pawn. But then knight e4, I still get initiative, open the diagonal, bishop here coming. Wow. What is this? Okay, I have to take, I think. Queen here coming, king f1, or maybe e3. I mean, she might play knight g4. But, I mean, the thing is, now queen b6, I move back and the knight still attacks. So black's not winning a piece. I'll still be down like a pawn or two. I'm up, up a lot of time here. Also, thank you, Apollo and Diana. Oh, she's threatening knight h2. I might have to play king g3 here. I think king g3 is probably the way to go. Wait. Yeah. Because, I mean, this move looks strong, but then I check and win the knight. And if check, I just walk the king up and take the free material. Yeah, okay, so check and I should be completely fine now. The king had to be brave. Okay, so now I basically just won two pieces. So I won the bishop and the knight. And we're about to trade queens, or this pawn could also fall. Let's not be too crazy. I should probably just move the king back. Okay, let's show no mercy. Gonna get ready to target the G pawn. F6 might be played, or that move. Okay, unleashing the bishop. Okay, pressure from all directions. D3 is a nice move coming. Expecting rook f7 or king h8. Let's take a pawn. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's play this move. I mean, she does have like very good instincts when she gets low on time. Okay, let's take. Hitting the pawn now. There we go. Okay, let's go. It's tied. It's tied again. This could come down to the wire, man. I was happy with that opening though. This like this b4 gambit. Okay, I'm not gonna play down a rook again. I don't think. We'll play without the bishop. Oh hey, Spraynard K is sending me some coffee that you roasted. Oh, I don't think I have a coffee grinder, but I would maybe I would be willing to order one. Oh, she has a hat now. I don't have, do I have a hat? I don't have a hat. But that's okay. Let's play e4. I just realized I can castle more quickly because I don't have a bishop. I can castle on move 3. That's not possible in normal chess. Yeah, we have We have like a coffee, some sort of coffee machine. But someone else sent me like I think some sort of coffee, not beans, but like the ground beans, and I need to get like a filter or something. Okay, let's play I don't even know what this is. It's like B3 Sicilian combined with Grand Prix Attack. Maybe I'll just get a coffee machine. Because with tea, like tea I know how to brew, like I have a system for. But coffee is still a little bit foreign. Or I could hire a personal barista, and then that could be interesting. Yes, I still do share an apartment with the Chess Bros, but they're more based in Canada. Okay, I'm liking this opening. This is reminding me of what I usually like to play. And we're gonna win Connect 4. She's probably gonna go for D5, and then it would be really nice. Okay, let's play H3 actually. It'd be really nice if she plays D4. Because she's been doing this to my bishop, but then I would just remaneuver. That's a better move. Okay, now at least the bishop has some scope. The idea is to play G4, Knight G3, Knight F3 eventually. Ideally avoid a queen trade. I don't have a super fancy water boiler. I have this thing. It's an electric kettle. It just boils the water, and then that's usually how I make my tea. I did make tea. I still have a little bit of tea left. Tagi Tagi. Also, let's go. I'll have to do some more research, because maybe it's time to invest in some better beverage technology. Can I take this? I should probably just hide the king. Or play Knight G3. Let's hide the king. C4 is a good move. Also, Dan Len, thanks for subbing with Prime. I know people are like offering suggestions, maybe for different kettles and coffee makers. I'll have to look back. It's already been a lot of chess. Like it's easy to lose focus. Thank you, Vacalent, subbing with Prime. What toaster do I have? I bought like it's like a $15 toaster, but it's super simple. You just put bread in, and then it turns it into toast. I'm super happy with it. Unlike this position, C3 is such a sad move, which I might end up playing. I just didn't want to allow any trades. At least, okay, the pawn's gonna have to do something. Knight's restricted too. The issue is a D3 square is a bit weak. But I can work around it. And Queen D3, I have Rook F3. Oh, she wants to play Bishop F4. That's a really nifty move. I might play Bishop C1. It's a hard position to understand. I'm trying to calculate a lot of things happening after bishop f4, knight f3. Like, we could trade queens. I think it's all okay, though. Because she can't take on e4, allowing bishop takes f4. Oh, but I forgot about that. No! There goes my position. And she's trying to trade queens and then win c3 and f5. Oh, it's falling apart. Well played. Yeah, really well played. Bishop a3. I have to play actively. It's never over till it's over. Probably, yeah, we'll probably end up trading. I do have bishop b2 here, which might be slightly preferable. But maybe we can trade this way. My bishop could be useful at some point. That's going to be hard to crack. Okay. So I'm down 2 pawns and a knight. Type of position, I probably just have to like hunker down, try not to make life easy for her. Actually happy to see that move, because now I play this move. And then there is a trap. Imagine rook here, bishop here, rook here. Never mind. There's almost a trap. There's no trap. Maybe this move? No. But maybe. Oh, there is a trap. If she takes, I win the knight. It's like small stuff like this. Just try and set up. I mean, not falling for it, but okay. Some pressure. She's doing a really good job of like playing solidly and just not taking any risks. And making Luft. Preventing rook c2. Oh, except I should have allowed rook c2 to try and do things. Okay. Rook f2, there's a fork. I'm in trouble. Bishop kind of tries to restrict the knight. Keeping the pawn defended. I mean, she could take. That's one way to simplify. If she takes, I might take on e6. Okay, let's play this move. Ah, I'm getting forked. I mean, this, I have this, actually. I'm still down a lot of material. Okay, activity. Never mind. The time, okay, time is getting closer. Play this move first. B5 probably coming. Time is very much dwindling. I'm allowing a trade. So the rook's tied down to the knight, and the knight's tied down to the pawn. So it's actually kind of weird. I can't move there. I have to move here. Yeah, good move. And time is still a factor. That's a free pawn. Let's not get forked. Oh, no! Okay, she had a fork there. Just as I said, let's not get forked. Let's play this move. Okay, there's some stalemate idea if she plays this. I feel like we've almost had the same position before. I'm trying to hold on. Oh, wow. Oh, no. That was well played. She's not even letting me set up stalemate tricks. That's kind of sad. Almost one on time there. There goes the rook. I might win this. It's still probably going to be a draw, but at least I'm not losing. I want to win both pawns. If I win both pawns, there's actually like good winning chances. To gain some time. Here we go. I won the most like troublesome pawn. It's still a theoretical draw, like rook versus knight. It's a known draw, but in the time situation, it could get really tricky. I still have to be careful not to get forked. Okay, now the knight might get stuck.
3 months is 25 of a year.
Not getting forked. Like now the goal is to trap the knight somehow. Not seeing it. This is so tense. Oh wait, she's so tricky. If I took the pawn, there was a fork. Okay, let's attack the knight. I can... Oh, I won on time. Wow. Man, this game was crazy. I don't know how that happened. Oh man. How many moves was that? People can't see. That was 135 moves. I can't really switch the scene. Oh, but maybe I can show... No, I can't. Man, what a crazy game. Okay, we're gonna go back to missing knight. Man. That one game, it took like probably 20 minutes, right? Okay. Moving on. Yeah, I'll probably put this whole match on YouTube, assuming like the stream... Okay, I'm gonna play Rook G1 for the LULZ. Hopefully the stream like saves. Which it should, like it's being broadcast on Twitch. Okay, yeah, Rook G1 novelty. We'll play C4 here. B4. Okay, so I'm gonna play in the style of this previous gambit. Okay. Yeah, I play Bishop G2 first because I'm trying to set up takes, and then Queen A4 would win the bishop because here I takes, and then takes. So we have another one of these like Banco, Grob, whatever's. Taking with knight to do some things. It's such a weird position. Like I'm trying to figure out what the plans are. Maybe this move. And then the king will sit weirdly on F1. Also, thank you, your cousin Dupree, for the bits. It's been a very, very tense match. We started about 3 hours ago. So I do appreciate like so many people still sticking around. Okay, so I induce the bishop to come to b4. She might play a5, but then my knight can get an outpost on b5. And then one of the plans is to play queen a4, threatening to take and take. If she ever takes, my bishop becomes strong. If she takes here, I take and win the bishop. So there's potential for traps here. That was actually a really just solid developing move. I'll play this because it's hard to actually attack the bishop here. I am discouraging f5. At some point I might play knight c2. I'd like to keep the option for this. Yeah, we'll see what she does.
One
with
of your
the
vids
thing.
inspired me to learn chess 3 years ago.
Oh wow.
Now I'm
3 years ago.
2000 on Lee Chess and have my own stream.
Oh nice.
Tis Americ.
Oh, well shout out to Sugo iDog. That's really cool. I'm curious which video, because 3 years ago I had much fewer videos on YouTube. But maybe a St. Louis Chess Club video. Yeah, f5. I was trying to discourage this move. I'll probably end up taking, and that file is really unsettling. I could play bishop there as a move. Rook f. I just want to be tricky. Let's play this move. Oh, my knight's hanging. Oh no. I mean, I'll pretend this is all planned out. I mean, if takes, I take on g7. It's actually kind of interesting. And then b7 could fall. At least she'll be thinking here. I mean, I think rook f7 is the most likely. And then I'm not sure. I take the no. I'd like to find a move that like just keeps all the pressure, but it's hard when the knight's hanging. So rook here, maybe knight here. And then yeah, so rook f7, knight here. If we trade, then I'm hitting the bishop. I guess the pawn would be defended. It's probably... Wow, I didn't see that. That's almost checkmate. I have to retreat. I was completely blind to that move. Yeah, because I can't move over. Knight's still hanging. The thing is, the bishop's hanging, so if takes, then I'm threatening f for g7. Though there might be takes, and knight f5. And that's a bit troubling. But then bishop g5. Oh, wow. There's takes, knight f5, bishop g5. Queen takes g5, rook g5, and knight e3. Forking and simplifying, and then my knight hangs in the end. But then her pawn hangs. But that would be just completely losing for me. So takes and knight f5 is just a really strong move. Hoping she plays something else. There's actually an interesting idea to takes, knight f5, and then queen c1.
Your videos at St. Louis 3 or 4 years ago were very inspiring, and how I discovered chess.
Oh, nice. Hey, cheering 2 sets of 420 bits. So that's 840 bits from Sugo iDog. Yeah, that was kind of my my debut to what is this move? I mean, I can't... There's no reason to think there because this is the only legal move. I'm just a little bit shocked. Because now I have this move. Defending the king and defending the bishop because the pawn is now pinned. And I'm threatening to just take on g7. So I don't think she has time to take. Oh man, this is getting really crazy. My bishop's pinned. Wow, that was a good move. Defending the pawn and attacking my bishop. I have time here to think. What's material? I'm up the exchange for 2 pawns. Bishop's pinned. Man. Oh, I have bishop c1. Defending everything. It's so passive, but it's probably the way to go. Oh, wait, I forgot the queen also helps attack. Okay, so we might end up trading. Though I might just take on b7 right away. Actually, no, I should remove the queen, so when I take here, the bishop's no longer pinned. Though she might play this move, yeah. Oh, but now I play this move. Attacking the bishop and attacking the knight. She could do like the same thing that I tried to do myself. And then we trade and I would be just down a pawn in that line. Wow. So if I take, but then she takes on, that was a really good move. Queen d6 is now a threat. Maybe I can weather the storm.
Use my student discount for Prime to use free subs on
Hey,
Twitch. Pog
oh,
you.
nice. Pog you. Yeah, that was a good move. I'm not sure. I might be getting mated, but I mean, things are hanging. Queen d6, yeah. Now this move. h5. Man, I'm living on the edge, literally, of the board. Rook g5. Queen g1. Knight's still hanging. Queen f2, queen g3. I'm still alive, miraculously.
Risky/brave chess bits.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. I'm threatening mate in 1 and threatening the pin. Pin and win? Pin and win. The queen's pinned and the knight's pinned. Pin and win. Oh, man. That was... Oh, that was intense. That was so... I mean, that's such a sharp position. That was maybe the sharpest position we've had, just in terms of chaos. Thank you to Stephen Gray for the 1,000 risky chess bits. Okay. So, we're going to go back to missing a bishop, I guess. Missing bishop. Okay. So I need 1.5 more. I'm trying to find my groove. Okay. Some nice pins in the end there. That's a fun opening, this like Benko Grob. It's actually interesting, like playing this sort of like when you're forced to play down material, maybe inspires the creative juices. Maybe I'll play a bird. I'll play a bird because then I can castle move sooner. And then my pawns will be on dark squares to make up for the fact I don't have a dark squared bishop. Or wait, no. I don't have a light squared bishop. I'm confusing myself. What was I thinking? I guess my dark squared bishop will go here. Wait. What am I doing? Can I Benko? Let's play a3. I'm going to prepare b4. I really liked the way the last game kind of went. Yeah, we're going to do some similar things. So it's all in the style of the Benko. Like, I give away a pawn basically to slow down black's development and get the open files for later trickiness. King h1 is the move to play because this was maybe a threat. Okay, and now there's a funny idea. Oh, there's a really cool idea. If she castles, I lift my rook and just start attacking ferociously on the king side. Yeah, and there's no scary discoveries. Like knight c2, I would get 2 pieces for the rook. This is going to be really fun. Because yeah, the rook's going to swing over and I'll have the bishop aligned, the queen will come in, maybe the g-pawn will push. Already really excited about this. It's the benefit to keeping all the pawns back is to rook lift. Also, thank you, the Dread, subbing with Prime. Also, knight c8, thanks for the bits. Let's play this move. Yeah, so the rook went from a1 to h3 in 2 moves. Getting my lifting in. I might consider some queen a1 idea. I think I'll play this move. Oh, she wants to play f6. The thing is, I'll play queen h5. Also, I didn't even realize she was threatening knight f2. Okay, so I stopped the queen from supporting f2. There's a funny line, queen h5. Wait, never mind. I was thinking queen h5 here and then here, and takes and then mates. But queen h5 g6 I would just mate immediately. Okay, I'm feeling optimistic. I'm trying to calculate f6, queen here. I guess g6, again, I just mate. If h6, I invade. Interesting. Intense position. I think I should start with queen h5, and then if h6, consider g4, or even knight g4. Sacking knight g4 would lead to a double piece sack, sacking the bishop and then the knight, but threatening mate in 1. The problem is I don't have rook g3 as a threat. And then the rook could move over, but then I play c3. Man. I don't see how she defends, though. Because I threaten mate in 1. Like, most of the black pieces are on the queen side. I think I'm going to do it. Oh no, my bishop. Okay. If it doesn't work, I'm just going to be down. I was already down a piece, so I'm going to be down 3 pieces after takes. But I'll have a mate threat. Knight here doesn't work because queen h8 mates. So the bishop's still defending h8. But of course the threat is this. So the calculation was rook moves. And then I play c3, blocking the bishop, threatening this mate. And then if the f-pawn moves, I check king here and then check and then here and then mate. As an added bonus, I attack the knight, but this is a bigger threat. It's funny. Most of the black pieces are on the queen side. Like, they made sense earlier, but now it's hard to defend the king. Like, all black needs to do is not get mated, but I don't see the defense. Like, there's random spite moves. I don't see it. I think I'm not gonna look at chat in case I'm missing something, actually. But thanks for subbing, McQuick. Appreciate that. Like, this is, I think, the only way to try and delay mates. Yeah, that was actually really nice. Okay, so check and mates. I forgot I have king f5 was a square, so g4 is the mate. Okay. Yeah, that was the one thing I missed, but it actually led to a more beautiful finish with the pawn mates. So the rook went from here to here to here, and then delayed Grob for the win. Okay, so now I play without a knight. I think I'll play without my b1 knight. Okay, this could be it. I just need to win one more or draw even. Yeah, it's first to 10 on a streak. It's hard playing so much chess. Like, the brain kind of gets fried. I'm gonna play rook b1 because it's not every day you get to play rook b1 on move 1. New opening, and of course the plan is to Polish. I'm not even gonna take. I don't think. I'm probably gonna play a3 because I want the file and the diagonal. Okay. All right, so I'm already happy with the opening. Looks like she's gonna try and play really solidly. For a moment there, I was trying to figure out which piece am I down, but I don't have the knight. But I actually have all of the kingside pieces. I think I'll play f4, and then there's potential for like the bishops to just be massively powerful against the kingside. This bishop's currently tied down to the pawn. Okay. So just stay calm. And, okay, yeah, she's playing solidly. Really nothing wrong with the play so far from black. I want black to castle. I think I'll play bishop d3 first. I'm not going to castle myself. My king is actually really safe in the center. And the plan is to play rook g1 and start marching the g-pawn. I think I'll start... Actually, I don't know. I could do like the crazy rook lifts like that previous game. But let's... I was hesitant to play this because it's kind of giving away my plan. But I'm going to do it anyway. And then I didn't see what other like useful move to play. And there's possibilities where the queen wants to come this way. Okay, so h5, it's a sign that black won't end up castling. If rook here, it might induce d5. Let's play this. There's two ideas with this move. One is to put the queen in the corner, and then so it can access the diagonal. The other idea is to play rook g5, because I do rook lift, bro. And both of these moves actually target g7. But yeah, she plays d5. Yeah, so not even allowing me to have so much fun. So I'll move the bishop back, avoiding the trade. Now I have the e5 square to work with. Whoa. I think we lost. Oh no. She vanished. And I can't even change the layout. That's unfortunate. Oh no. I can try and I don't even know what to do. I'll just we have the lead singer from the Brazilian band that almost kind of looks like me. We'll just have darkness, I guess. Can I find a picture of her maybe? Let's find a Google image. Anna Kramling. Yeah, the camera just like gave out. Okay. No, I'll just have I don't need distractions right now. Let's focus. Yeah, we're still on call. We just neither of us have video anymore. Okay. What to do? She wants to trap my rook. I do have rook c3. There's actually some weird ideas. Oh, my time. Okay, I'm gonna play queen a1. I don't think that the weird ideas work. Unfortunately. Oh, so many things breaking too. I might end up just sacking the rook, and I'll be down the rook, but I'll have the dark sword bishop. Also, for people that want to, I guess, see Anna, you can go to her stream and hear her commentary too. Use the Anna command. Okay, let's give away the rook. It's really not so much worse. I mean, the bigger concern is my time. But, okay, there's increment. Knight c4 is probably coming. Then I'll maneuver the bishop to d4, where it's hard to remove. And now I still have pressure with this battery. It seems like a recurring theme. Expecting queen e7 probably. I'll play h3 because I just have to move quickly. I don't think I want to play g4, but maybe I do. She might play queen a3 here. Then I take. It's actually an interesting line. Queen a3 I take, and yeah, there's some fun in that line. Eight seconds left. I mean, question is, what do I do if she just makes standard moves? Also, thanks for subbing. Remain confident. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just bong clouding. Pretend that I'm confident. Like, it's not clear what black does either. It's hard to find a cohesive plan. Like, the king doesn't want a castle either way. And the knight is pinned. Queenside down to the knight. Okay, now I play this. I was hesitant to play g4 earlier because it would open the h-file. She might end up moving back. I might want to control the... Oh, but I can't. Ah, I didn't know what to do there. I want to fork, but my bishop's in the way. Ah, I should have avoided the queen trade. Yeah, we're trading down. Like this? I really want to set up the fork. And no more fork. No, I'm getting forked. Okay, doesn't play it. Ah. There's some hope. Don't mate me. It's force mate. Or is it? Walk this way. Yeah, that's force mate if she finds the right move. Yeah. Actually, I'm trying here. I was really trying. No, I'm getting mated. Ah. Oh, what a finish. Oh. Okay, 7.5, 9.5. The camera gambit. Yeah. I can't read her reactions now. Oh, she's still here. Okay. How do I do this? Okay. Like I hid Discord for a moment there, but okay, she's back. That's cool. It's been a long day. I'm trying to remain sane in some way. I could play a McDonald attack. Let's play McDonald attack. Yeah. D5 could be... Oh, she's preventing my Rain Wilson attack. Okay. So it's basically a Grand Prix without my bishop. Which I can live with. Sometimes the bishop gets kicked around and isn't useful anyway, so I don't mind this. I might go for like the crazy F5 move. But probably not. Maybe queen h5 or queen h4. Queen h4 then f5. I have to play this differently. It's weird. Maybe knight c3. Actually, let's play I think I'll play c3. I'll develop the knight like this. I'll develop the bishop like this. I should really be playing the opening more quickly. Hey, thank you. And Maris, 95, subbing with Prime. Wow, F5. So she's preventing me from playing F5. It's not a bad strategy. I'm going to leave all the tension and just kind of develop normally. A knight will fill in. I'm attacking the pawn, expecting that, yeah. Okay, so we're both kind of doing our thing. Play king h1. Trying not to waste any time. This knight looks like it's on a reasonable square, but it has no moves currently. So I'll play this. And she can't actually offer a queen trade here. And she's just completing development though. Oh, but actually, it's funny. I thought like bishop e7 is just a normal move, but bishop here would be a blunder because of knight g5. Okay, d5 is a bit more principled. I could play e5. We might end up trading. And d5, nice move. If I move the rook. Maybe bishop g1. It's weird, but the point is, if she plays d4, I want to respond with c4. My bishop here would be attacked. And then if she... okay. Oh, okay, here we go. That's what I was waiting for. The fork. There have been missed forks in this match, but the fork has been found. It's still gonna be a fight, because when I win the rook, she'll have 2 minors for it. And black might still be for choice, but momentum is definitely on my side. I think I'll play e5, because I just want to close the position now. She might end up playing this to unleash the bishop. So g2 is a long-term target. And I don't have a light square bishop to challenge this thing. But I have ways of defending. Queen h3, maybe queen g3. To pressure the pawn and also to preserve the idea of h3, king h2. If she plays this, the threat will be knight takes d3, because my queen will be overworked. She does, so there's not too many ways to defend, actually. There's rook f2, which is the only move I see. I have to over-defend so my queen can be able to capture. Wow. Oh, wow. She wants to go into this square. What a move. That's a nasty maneuver. I mean, it should be okay, though. Because when she plays this, I'll play this. Wait, I have to count. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I can count to 3. Man. So if takes, I'm really kind of annoyingly pinned, but then I can kind of get out of it, and then eventually she might take, and then we trade and get some endgame. I think that's most likely, because otherwise I take on e3. If knight g4, I play h3. So I think the knight's actually committed. There's no other squares. It went in so deep. Maybe I could have considered knight f3 there to block the diagonal. It's still a maybe idea for later. Wow, what does this move? Wow, her expressions scare me. Because she wants to takes, and then rook takes, and then fork and destroy me. But I can, wait, I can takes with queen. I think it's okay. Because my rook always just defends g2. Oh, but she might take and play knight g6. Man. I mean, I have to just roll with the punches. Yeah. I have this move. Just going back. Because now, whatever piece takes, the other piece is pinned. And then I just take back. But there's f4.
Hey, Eric wanted to say thank you. I
Oh,
reached my highest rating, and I think partly to your videos.
Oh, that's nice to hear. Keep it up. Shinobu 2S. I appreciate the resub. I'm in trouble here if f4 is played. I mean, the game still goes on. Queen f3. Because the queen defends a knight. So, if I had one more move, I would play e6. Okay, we're going to get some endgame. Black's going to be a little bit better with the 2 minors for a rook. Yeah, at least I have knight e4. Oh. Oh, this is bad. I have queen g4 maybe? I have to try queen g4. So now the knight's actually attacked. There's queen e6. I'm in trouble though. I'm trying to just block the diagonal. Like the bishop's the scariest piece. She'll be threatening mate. Or no, the rook defends. So I have this move. King's very shaky. Knight moves, we trade rooks. Okay, I don't mind a queen trade, especially if I have this move. I think I'm close to winning now because there's a skewer or pin. And the knight is such a clutch piece, like holding things together. Because otherwise my king would just be in so much danger. Let's attack the bishop. So I'll lose a pawn in e4, but I'll be up the exchange. Or, yeah, this is even better. Okay. The king wants to come here, the knight wants to come here. Like, that's the one. Let's just play this move. The knight is pretty much trapped. Yeah, I'll just trap the knight. Oh, we might see mate on e4. Yeah, it's not stalemate. Okay. Wow, what a match. There's some crazy games. This last one was also tricky. Like, I got this fork and then I got in some trouble. Nice games. Okay, man, this game... I felt like I was under a lot of pressure. like with f3 coming, but somehow everything stayed defended. e4 was covered enough times.
Hey!
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Hey, can you hear
Nice
me?
match. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
GG.
Yeah, good games. Those were really like heart-wrenching, exciting. My Streamlabs OBS just crashed like halfway through the match, and
Oh,
but like nothing's working in Streamlabs, but the stream's still live, so that's what matters.
that's what matters. I'm happy to hear that. Do you know what happened?
I don't know. I don't think it could take so many like crazy games that we played. It just kind of gave up. But
Yeah, the games were very crazy. They got very exciting.
yeah, I tried to be like more creative in the opening. Like some of the earlier games, it was hard to find like the setup to choose with whatever piece I was missing. But then I guess in the later games, I was able to like play these weird like gambits with the early G4, B4 stuff.
Yeah, those Q4s were so annoying. I was doing everything. Like even one game I was like, okay, I don't care if I lose this game. I'm just gonna go H5 and stop G4.
Ah,
Hi
yeah,
Eric,
I think
thanks
that's the
for
game that
keeping
you
up the
won. Like
great
you played really
content. You're
well, like
super
the second to
entertaining.
last game.
I was wondering what's the best way
Yeah,
to
yeah,
counter
it
the
was.
wayward
I just
queen
had to stop the
attack.
G4. No, but that was yeah, that was really annoying because you played so aggressively,
Mhm.
and so like even if I was a piece up, I felt pressured basically.
It's still tricky, like, and especially when you're piece up, like, there's more tendency to play safe and more conservatively.
Hmm.
Um, and I saw you have like a very classical style, like you just follow principles, you develop your pieces to very harmonious squares. So I was really trying hard to like get you out of your comfort zone, which like in some cases worked, some cases it backfired. There was that one game where I mouse slipped, like I meant to like recapture something, but I mouse slipped this G3 move.
I saw that. Yeah, I figured it was a mouse slip.
Yeah. And then that other game, I think that one game I gave rook odds.
Yeah.
Chat wanted me to like give rook odds and play a specific opening, but you knew not to fall for like this trap where you take my knight.
You know, I was so close. I was literally holding the piece, but I
Oh,
didn't drop it. And I was like looking at it, I was like, wait a second, this just drops the queen.
because I pre-moved the knight move, like hoping that you trying to bring up the game. Um, yeah, that you fall for it. I have a video. It's like England Gambit, but it
Yeah.
was reversed. Um, and a lot of people have been like playing this online and having success with it.
Yeah, I can imagine it's easy to fall for it, to be honest.
Yeah, especially like when the move's pre-moved, you assume it's like a mouse slip and you don't think twice before taking the knight.
Oh, you're even using psychology with pre-moving that. That's really clever.
Yeah, yeah. The problem, so I have a video on it, but the video has like maybe over 1 million views on YouTube now. So many people like know the trap, so it's harder to trap people with it these days. But there's still the occasional person who will stumble into it.
That's awesome. I'll
Yeah.
play it myself at some point. I'll watch your video, I'll learn it, and I'll play it at some point.
Yeah, you can play it. So it's more common. Like what I did, I played E3 the first move. You played D5, and then I played E4. But it's
Yeah.
more common if you're black and when white plays a queen's pawn opening, then you just play e5 on move one, and it's the England gambit. Um,
Oh. Yeah.
and then that sequence, it's actually the like probably the most natural sequence because you play all the natural developing moves, and it's pretty easy to get if the opponent's not familiar with it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool. I'll
Mhm.
definitely check that out.
Yeah,
Do you
sounds
have
good.
any other tips for me? Like, I mean, now I have the opportunity to ask
Oh,
such a strong
definitely.
player as you, so I have to take it.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the things is when you got like these winning positions, not to bring up like painful memories, but like in some of these end games where you were up a lot of material, you had the tendency to play like really, really safely, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Like you play like low risk chess, But there's cases where sometimes you need to be a bit more ambitious with like making progress rather than kind of moving around aimlessly. Um,
Hmm.
and it's something I sometimes struggle with too. Like when I get a winning position, I'll just try and like not lose my advantage rather than keep making progress.
Hmm.
And that can sometimes be difficult to do, of course, when there's time pressure, where like you have to move really quickly. So I think we had that one game. It was our longest game, like 130 something moves,
Yeah, that was crazy.
um, where like you were playing for a win for so long, and it was like hard to make progress. Um, and those sort of games, like sometimes a strategy when there's a 2 second increment, you can make a bunch of quick moves, gain time, and then spend that time to actually try and formulate a plan.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that was the move that I blundered the rook, right? For the game, I
well,
mean.
yeah, you had like the knight, rook, and two pawns against my rook and one pawn. Um,
Yeah.
but then, like from the opposite end of that, like when you have a worse position, it goes to show that you can always try and put up resistance,
Let's
and
go.
there's many cases where like you can just keep playing on and don't have to resign. And I know a lot of the games, like even when you got worse, like you were really like fighting on, and I was actually impressed with that. Like when I won material, I thought it would many cases be an easy win, but you fought back really well even in like some time pressure situations.
Thank you.
So it's good practice, like having these sort of odds. Like it teaches you how to try and convert advantages, and from my side, it kind of it makes me work on the skill of like fighting back from not so good positions. So it was a cool concept, and I enjoyed the games.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. It was really great practice, and we got a lot of games in.
Yeah,
We
yeah. I
played
think we
a lot of
started
games.
what about 4 hours ago.
Yeah, this
Some
is
of the
a long
games.
match.
Yeah, with increment, like the games can take a while, and it was really neck and neck for a good part of the match. So um,
Definitely.
I'll probably end up like putting this whole thing on my YouTube channel. Just have like a almost 4 hour video. Do you have a YouTube channel that we can shout out?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
I do.
nice,
It's just Anna Kremling. I've started to really try to put out content there.
awesome.
I've started to get a lot more active. So
Oh, that's really great. Yeah, because yeah, of course, like Twitch, it's fun to watch live, but then the content will actually live on YouTube for people to watch. So
definitely. No, it's so
that's
important
great.
to have a YouTube. So I'm probably gonna be putting up this game or this match as well. So if anybody
Oh, that's
wants to check
awesome.
that out, that'd be awesome.
Okay, that was nice. Yeah, again, if this goes on YouTube, which it almost certainly will, thanks people on YouTube for watching. As we said, links will be in the video description.